Traders, welcome back to another Relentless recap. Let's jump right into it. Down $600. Today was kind of like a football game. I got blitzed, man. I got blitzed at the open. I think the mistake I made was trying to trade the first candle of the day. That's what really did me in. The volatility of the first 1 minute candle completely knocked me out of the game. Let's pull up the level 2. No need to even look at the charting here. Today we have to be wide awake. That's yeah, wide awake we were, but unfortunately the market had plans for us. FWBI level 2 in the middle. That's the one we'll be focusing on today. So into the open, I'm watching at it. I'm small green in a nice trade pre-market, small size, cool. And we started the day here, right? Let's bring this back a little bit. Look at the range on this stock. So we got a high of about 18 and 15 and 25 right there. From 25 we go down to 690. What was that? Half a second. Then there's 680. It starts to bottom a little bit. Okay, well we hold these levels and curl back up over 7. So right now I'm just watching it, trying to get a feel of the level 2. I do take a few trades on COSM over there because I thought that one might have had a chance of squeezing. It's not gonna quite do anything, so I'm gonna get back out for a small loss. So now I switch back over to FWBI, and it's like, okay, we held that level at 80. We got 708 on the ask. I'm watching for high of day. I purposefully did not buy early here because I wanted confirmation. I wanted to see us make a new high, and then I wanted to take the dip. This is exactly what I'm gonna do. So high of days at 25. The only thing I can say right here is that maybe I should have watched for a higher high instead of just a 5 cent breakout over the level, maybe a push to, let's say, 40, 50. But we are coming from a low of 680. So I'm watching to see how it does. It curls. There's 20, 16, 16, 15. It's getting ready here. 20, 25, 30, 32. And the dip comes. I'm in. I sold almost immediately because I realized, okay, we're kind of dropping a little too much. Let's watch that again. I'm gonna pause. Hold on, let me get rid of that so I can pause here a little easier. All right, there it is. 30, 15, 5. I'm like, okay, it has a little bit of range, but I want to take it. Let's get long and let's watch for the bounce right back to 30. I'm in. I see some red on the tape right there. I'm like, oh, we might get that break below 7. And then I start to think maybe I'm jumping the gun, right? So I get out immediately. Look at this. I'm gonna see some green hit the tape, right? I'm gonna see some green hit the tape. I'm gonna say, you know what? I actually sold too soon. So this is how quick my bias is changing on these trades, right? So here's some green. I'm like, nope, I'm out a little too soon. It is gonna give the bounce right back through 30, and then maybe we're gonna see 750. I buy back. There's a spread here. And it did go, you guys saw that, it did go pretty quickly from about 701 by 710, a 9 cent spread. We jumped up to 22. I tried to get in a little quickly, but the spreads are so big, it's pretty volatile. I'm in high, I'm gonna get a high fill here at 20. So I'm in at 1968, which is basically 20. And look at this, it comes right back down. It doesn't even give me a chance. I get the lower fill coming out in fact, not even 02. My exit there was at 97. So I took a 13 cent loss. Well, more so like a 23 cent loss. And just like that, boom. Starting the day down 430 bucks in the blink of an eye. It's only 920, 932, 933. This is not good. And that was basically the day. I mean, everything else that kind of came, ATNF moved up a little bit, but wasn't the best price action. We ended up selling off on this one. SNOA was also tricky. If we skip ahead, you'll see that it was up and then down and then up and then down. Here we go. It rips up again and back down. So I had a hard time trusting that one. It continues on this trend of up and down. FWBI continues to sell off. And, that's how we kind of, and you can see again here, we're going up on SNOA, left-hand side, and then we come down. A couple seconds later, as we go through the candlesticks, ENSC. This is one that, you know, maybe I could have done a little bit better on, but I'm not gonna lie, I was a little distracted. I wasn't looking at my scans. We're usually not seeing high day momentum scan stocks, so I wasn't paying attention to the scans right away, and I'm gonna end up missing this halt here. The first halt. I missed the first halt. This is already the second halt, so I'm late to the party. And look at the resumption here. It's not going to be the best resumption. So here we go. We're halted at 24. I got a little lucky. I got a little fortunate here. Watch this. It's going to dip into this buyer. I thought, okay, I'm going to take some shares. Nope, I was too aggressive, too early. So again, let's let that play. We're halted at 24. It resumes higher. We dip. So we there's a buyer. Look at this. Right, I'll pause it this time. There's a buyer at 35. Right? Watch this. There's a 100,000 share buyer. This is a 100,000 share. If I can get the exact tick. Can I get the exact tick? I'll try to pause it a little faster here. How far did I go back? Jeez. All right, let's try and get the exact tick. I'll be a little quicker if I can. Oh, can we see it? There we go. So we got a 100,000 share buyer. I'm not eager to buy here just yet. This is a resumption. The resumptions are even more volatile than the open at times. So I'm waiting here. It comes down quickly. There's a lot of people selling here at the bids, right? These shares are getting filled. These shares are getting filled. 77. Somebody might have sold a bigger position. It comes down. And then I see another wall of buyers here at 30. So I don't waste time here. You know, usually I'd wait for volume on the buy side. I didn't do that here because these halt resumption trades have been working. They've been working well. And it's like, why wait? Why even wait? But of course, when you're so aggressive, the risk is on the other side of the trade. So I just go long into those buyers, and look at how fast these buyers are being filled. It's already, you know, evaporating. So the moment I'm in, I realize, holy smokes, it's not even holding. I thought it would have held here and spring to the highs of 40, and then it's to the depth. So I tried to sell as fast as I could. I don't know, and you can look see. So I'm already trying to sell before it even breaks below 30, but you can see, you know, I'm using Thinkorswim. I'm not using, you know, Cobra or Lightspeeder or one of those. And you can see I'm trying to get out, but instead of getting filled at 30 for a flat trade, you know, I'm losing a couple cents coming out at 26. I lost about 2.5 cents. So I got about a 27 fill. Yeah. If we come over to the monitor section, you guys will see we're down 600 bucks. So we took some losses on some other stuff, but, you know, nothing really significant to go over. I am a little disappointed with the day. I should have known a little bit better to. Actually, no. Let's not say that. There's nothing differently that I would have done any other given day. So I'm not gonna give myself a hard time. I did trade the first minute of the open, but it was a valid setup. I just got caught in the volatility. It's a very fine line of being green and being red, because if I had took the trade at 710, 705 in anticipation of the break of 720, I would have had about a 15-cent winner, and if I had took the same loss, I'd have been flat. So, and you know, it would have been a red day on the other stocks, maybe small red of like 50 bucks. We probably would have been down like 200, maybe 150, 120. So, you know, that's how it goes. So yeah, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. It's been Relentless Trader, and your boy is, of course. By the way, I did tune into those earnings call today. We had Tesla earnings. Before I forget, we had Tesla. I was looking at Phase as well, just because I like this brand of Phase, but the stock is just absolutely terrible. I'll have to do more research into what they're doing as a company, not just when it comes to gaming. But Tesla curling back up. I've been keeping my eye on this company here. It's doing all right, right? So big tech, Netflix had earnings as well a few days ago. Big tech is, you know, crawling back up a little bit. Meta, after the crazy drop off down to 88, it's back at 141. Quite the recovery. Amazon, I don't believe they had earnings yet. I don't think Amazon had earnings yet. I could be wrong though. I'll have to double check on that. But yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up. Stay safe, stay green. It's been RT, and I am, of course, signing out.